What's up? What it do? How you doing? I am back with another video. Today, EandE family, I'm showing you how to make a confetti cake.
This is General
Don't go
Chat.
nowhere. So, a confetti cake starts with your basic white cake recipe, and that's what we're going to make today. So, I have 2 sticks of room temperature softened butter in my mixer. To that, I'm going to add 1 cup of granulated sugar. And we're going to let this mix around until it's light and fluffy in consistency. So for about 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, so that's been incorporating for about 1 to 2 minutes. Next, we're going to add 3 room temperature egg whites. And to that, we're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then we're going to let this incorporate until the egg whites and the vanilla are incorporated with the butter and sugar. So for about another 1 to 2 minutes. So next, we're going to add our dry ingredients. So we're going to add 2 cups of flour. And for this, I'm using cake flour, but you definitely can use your all-purpose flour for this. So it's going to be 2 cups of flour. And I'm going to get all my dry ingredients into my sifter and then sift everything together. We're going to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder. We're going to add 1 teaspoon of salt. And we're going to add 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. And we're going to get these ingredients sifted into our butter, sugar, vanilla, and eggs. Okay, so we're going to get our last 2 wet ingredients down into our dry ingredients. So I have 1/3 cup of room temperature sour cream. And I have 1 cup of room temperature buttermilk. You can also use regular milk if you don't have buttermilk on hand, but I like the texture that it gives the cake. So that's 1 cup room temperature buttermilk. So we're going to get our paddle back down into our mixer, and we're going to mix this together until everything is well incorporated. So for about 1 to 2 minutes. We do not want to overmix, because if we overmix, we will have a tough cake. So 1 to 2 minutes. So we can't have a confetti cake, y'all, without what? Confetti. How much confetti you want to add is completely up to you. You could add a 1/2 cup, a cup. I'm just going to add as much as I think I need to add from this little thing. I might end up adding the whole thing. But just go for it. It's just sprinkles. So get those added in. And I'm going to add some in. I'm going to mix it around. You know what? I'm not going to do no such thing. I'm just going to add it all in, because there was no point. So let's get our paddle back down into our mixer and get our sprinkles mixed in with our batter. So I have my cupcake tin that I filled up with my cupcake holders. I'm going to turn these into cupcakes. Y'all know I love a cupcake. And we're just, make sure you get down in your bowl with your spatula. Get down to the bottom to make sure everything has been well incorporated. And then I just take my ice cream scoop like this, get in here, and fill up my cupcake tin. Simple and easy. That's it. That's all. Just like that. So I'm going to continue filling up my cupcake tins until we have them all completely filled. So I have my cupcake tins filled. We want to give them a shimmy and a shake so that we get any air pockets or bubbles out. Like that. And just tap. So your cupcakes can settle. This is what your unbaked cupcake should look like. So we're going to bake these in a 350-degree oven until a toothpick in the center comes out clean. When we come back, I'm going to show you how to make the buttercream frosting for the tops of these cupcakes. And we're going to add a little something special to them You don't want to miss this, y'all. Don't go nowhere. So we're going to get started on this frosting. So it's going to start with 2 sticks of room temperature butter. To that, I'm going to add powdered sugar. And as I always tell you, EandE fam, how sweet you like your frosting depends on how much powdered sugar you're going to add. So I'm going to start with about 2 cups of powdered sugar. And then I'll taste it, and if I need to add more, I will. Next, I'm going to add some room temperature milk to this. And I have about a half a cup in here. I'm not going to add the whole half a cup. I just warm up enough. I just make sure I have enough that's room temperature in case I need to add more. So I'm going to start slowly adding this in so this can start combining. Okay, so now is when I want to do my taste test. So definitely needs a little bit more powdered sugar. So we're going to add a little more powdered sugar. And then to that, I'm going to add a teaspoon of vanilla. And I'm going to add a pinch of salt. That's it, that's all. And then we'll do another taste test to make sure we have enough powdered sugar in there. So we're going to get this back down in our mixer and get this mixed up. Okay, so I have 2 separate bowls, and I'm just going to divide this frosting up into 2 different bowls. Because we're going to add a little food coloring to our frosting. We can't have confetti cake and not make it look pretty on the outside. I could have added sprinkles, but I wanted to be different. So we're going to try to divide this as evenly as possible. So I have 2 different colors. I have a purple and I have a green. I'm going to shake it up. Make sure it doesn't have a seal on it. It does. Okay, so we're going to start with the purple. We're just going to add a couple drops in. Because I don't know how much I'm going to actually need. And then we're just going to mix it in. Ooh. Oh, this is pretty. If you didn't know, purple is my favorite color. So this is amazing right here. So that's our purple. Pretty. Now let's do the green. I'm just going to do the same thing. Just add drops in until we get it to our desired color. So we have our 2 frostings. Same frosting, just 2 different colors. Our cupcakes are almost cool. Y'all been here before? When we come back, we're going to get a taste of these confetti cupcakes. You don't want to miss this, y'all. Don't go nowhere. And here is our finished product. The green frosting, I tried to pipe the green frosting on, but it was just a little too loose with the green. Maybe I added too much food coloring. But there they are. And I wanted to show you the cupcake with no frosting, what it looked like on the inside, the confetti part. So let's get a taste of one of these cupcakes, okay? Try the purple because, I mean, purple is my favorite color. Now, the food coloring has no taste. It's just the buttercream frosting. But y'all, this is a delicious cake. Even if you didn't want the sprinkles in it, it's moist. Oh my goodness. That's amazing. You gotta try that out. Do this with your kids. Your kids will absolutely love doing this with you. Whatever function or party you're gonna have, you can make these. Your kids will have a ball doing this. Wow. And you don't have to, you can use a box cake mix. You can buy a white box cake mix and add your sprinkles in, put your frosting on if you don't want to do it the way I did. Why make it from a box when you can make it homemade? I just show you how to do it, and it's simple and it's easy. That is absolutely amazing. As I always tell you, EandE family, I promise you, they will not be disappointed. And that's it for today, EandE fam. Like, share, comment on this video. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and click the bell notification so that you can be notified when a new video is uploaded. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. The links are in the description box below. And as always, EandE fam, don't forget to live a little and love a lot. Y'all be easy. Telling you. Make this with your kids. They're going to have a ball when they do this. You know I don't steal y'all. Bye.